What's up guys? Today I'll be talking about 5 advanced things that will help you drastically in the mid to late game. Let me know if you have any tips or questions in the comments below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Besides that, let's get started. The first advanced tip is the ninja catalog. It's actually really important. A lot of people don't really go on it much, people don't use it, but it gives you a lot. It can give you ultra gear, which is extremely essential to the late game. Ultra gear is very important, and that is also one of the tips that will be later on in this episode that we'll talk about. And there's some stuff in the ninja catalog that'll be pretty hard to achieve, and you're gonna have to like get it at the very beginning. Like the reach top 10 in dual arena, a lot of people are stuck on that because it's like months into the server already being up. All the top people are like extremely pay to win. They have a shit ton of like VIP, and because of that, you will never be able to beat them. So the best way to do this is at the very beginning of the server being announced, if you make an account, you immediately want to rush as much as possible to dual arena. You want to buy all 5 tickets, like all 5 tokens, so you can do it again every single day until you get top 10. That's what I did when I first started off on server 70, and because of that, I already completed that, so it was really easy for me to continue on the Ninja catalog, while I know a lot of people are just really stuck on that. I've talked to people and they always keep asking me about the Ninja catalog. They don't understand how they can get top 10 in dual arena, and usually what people end up doing is they just message the people who they're stuck on and just ask them, can you like please like switch and have bad people on your team so I can beat you a little bit and get top 10, then you can just take me over again. A lot of people ask for that, but not much people actually do that, so I don't know if that will actually help you out or not. But that's just a tip that might help you if you're like months and months into the server already and you're completely stuck. But if your server has already merged, you're probably not going to get top 10. If your server merged and you're not like really high in power, there really is no way that you're going to get top 10. It's just what's going to happen. I'm sorry. You should make probably a new account and just put all your time and effort, watch a bunch of videos, and watch a bunch of good tips that you can help you out, and just fucking like bomb rush that. That's what I did. I was started off on server 46. I didn't know like anything. Then I went to server 70, and because of that, my like account became way more stronger because I knew a lot of things I didn't know to begin with. I kind of look at this game like a roguelike dungeon where you make an account, you learn a lot, you get strong, and then you go, oh shit, these people spending thousands of dollars, I can't beat that. So I make a new account where I know everything that I need to do, and because of that, I can skyrocket to the top. And I think that's very like good to do. It's very important to do that. So the last thing about the Ninja catalog is they actually give you like a lot of power. When you first do the Ninja catalog, the very beginning, you don't get much power because of course it's the beginning. But the later stages of the Ninja catalog, when you complete it, you can get like 500k power. You can get like million power when you get as far as like the late Ninja catalog. You get insane amounts of power. So the Ninja catalog is really fucking important. And because of people not doing it, it's like why wouldn't you do it, right? Unless if you're actually stuck on the top 10 in dual arena, because like I said, a lot of people are. If you're not stuck on that, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be continuously doing the Ninja catalog. You want to get actually as far as possible. You do not want to be behind in this. The next tip is kind of important, not as important as the Ninja catalog or the Ultra Gear, but it's pretty important. It's the boss dungeon. It's pretty self-explainable. You want to get as far as possible in the boss dungeon, because the rewards you get are really good. You get hero shards. And right now, it is the only free-to-play method of getting 6H Naruto and Susanoo Sasuke, because Susanoo Sasuke does have an event, but it's a recharge event, which means you need to continuously spend money. And the fact that it's only the top 2 people can get it, that just means that they're going to be spending thousands of dollars to get Susanoo Sasuke because he is better than 6H Naruto. So if you like have high power and you can get far in the story mode and in the boss dungeon, then that's what you should do. You can get Susanoo Sasuke for actually free if you do this, but it'll just take you like a couple months. because you need 120 shards of it, so you just need to continuously raid it and do it until you can get him. But that's pretty good, right? You can get Susanoo Sasuke for free, 6 Sage Naruto for free. So in reality, it's like pretty important to do this. I know a lot of people do this because of course it's like, why wouldn't you? You get hero shards. It makes no sense if you don't do it. And now we have Ultra Gear. Now listen, Ultra Gear is probably the most important thing you can take out of this video. It is so essential that you do Ultra Gear right, because if you don't do it right, you will lose millions of power. Like, I'm not exaggerating, but one Ultra Gear can get you an insane amount, like more than anything pretty much. Ultra Gear is insane. And if you do it wrong, then you're fucked. Like, your late game will be really bad if you do it wrong. So the first, I'm gonna talk about how you get Ultra Gear. You can either get Ultra Gear by recycling Sage Gear, and when you do that, you can get a new currency that you can buy in the other gear shop, which is the Gear tab and then Rare. You need to be level 75 to actually get into that. But once you do, you can buy Ultra Gear, and it's not Ultra Gear, it's Ultra Gear shards, but that's still very like important. Like, you can get Ultra Gear shards. That's really good. And then, like I said before, you can get Ultra Gear in the Ninja catalog and from events. So the events, they're kind of weird. You need to be spending gold, or you need to do a recharge event. And recharge events are where you spend actual money, not gold, and spending events you spend gold. So like, you don't really have to do these events. You can get them for free out of the Rare Gear shop, but that's really hard to get that out of. This you can, if you have a lot of gold and you want to spend gold and you get a spending event for like Ultra Gear, then honestly you should probably do it. Like, Ultra Gear is as important as an event character in my mind. Now this is the important part. You might get a little confusing, so you pay like close attention. When you inherit gear, you lose one enhanced level, one rune level, and one star level. It is very essential to get your Sage Gear as high level as possible in all of those, especially like star. You want to star your gear up as much as you physically can, because to start up like any gear, you need shards of that gear. So to start up Ultra Gear, you're gonna need Ultra Gear shards, which, like I said before, are really hard to get. So when it comes to it, you should be just starting your Sage Gear up to like 4 or 5. You want that to be really high. You don't want that to be like 2 or 1, because if it's 1 or 2, then you're kind of fucked. Like, you're gonna need to star your gear all the way up to the top by constantly getting Ultra Gear shards, and you really don't want to do that because it's really hard to get that. So, but if your Sage Gear is like, say, star 5 and you inherit, then it's star 4, which is extremely higher than all the other ones, and that alone probably got you an insane amount of power. Like, if you have a star 4 Ultra Gear, your power has got to be like really high on that. Then of course, like, your rune level, your enhanced level, you want that to be high, but that's pretty easy to do. You don't really need Ultra Gear shards to do that, so that's not as important as starring up. What I would say is you want to use your Sage Gear and don't even use your Ultra Gear. Don't even like, think about using it until your Sage Gear star level is significantly high, and then you inherit it, and then that's all you need to do. Because I've known people who inherited Ultra Gear at like level 1 star, and because of that they lost like over 1,000,000 power. I know someone who lost literally more than 1,000,000 power because of this small mistake. So this is why I said, like, when this happens, you need to pay attention to this. This is the most important section of this entire video. But that's pretty much all of the stuff that you really need to know. So on to the next. And now we have this, it's the VIP shop. The VIP shop is actually like pretty important to the late game. It's to the early game, it's not that important, but you need to be constantly buying all the things you need to buy out of the VIP shop in the early game, or it won't help. In the VIP shop, you can buy Universal S partner shards, S Universal Hero shards, A partner shards, A Hero Universal shards, and even SS Universal shards and SS Hero universal shards. Now this may not seem that important, but this is the actual main reason why all these people have like 6-star Madara or like 7-star Madara. It's because they have all this stuff. Or let's say they have like 6-star Itachi already. Like I have a 6-star Minato right now, and that's because I bought shards out of the VIP shop and I was able to do that. That's literally the only reason why I was able to do it. Like if you have high VIP, I know a lot of free to play players probably won't have this. So if you're a free to play player, you probably don't need to pay much attention to this. You won't be able to get much help out of it. But if you have high VIP, you want to be constantly buying everything that you like in the VIP shop. All this stuff can get you insane amount of power, especially the S Universal Shards or the S Hero Universal Shards. I know of someone with a 6-star Susanoo Sasuke, and that's crazy, right? Susanoo Sasuke with 6-star, like people don't even have him, and he's got him that high. Besides that, you can buy whatever will help you out most in the VIP shop, because that really just depends on where you are in the stage of the game. But the main reason, like this is why this tip is really important, is because most people stagnate around like 10 million power. They don't go above that because they constantly get stuck. I know people stuck on 5 million power. But the reason why there's people out there with like 50 million power plus is because of the VIP shop. They were able to get their heroes and their partners like 6-star. Everyone's 6-star, everyone's 7-star. Like it's insane. And it's because of the VIP shop. And they're able to buy so many things. Especially if you have a high VIP, you can get so much things in that shop. Like I used to think this game wasn't pay to win, but the late game of this game is very, very pay to win. If you don't have high VIP, you're not going to get top 10 at this point. That's pretty much what this game has become. It used to, like the early game is not at all pay to win. I'm able to get top 10 when a server starts easily, and I did it. I have a video of me doing it. But once the server goes on and everyone starts to get into their position of power, the people who spend the most money are going to be way, way, way at the top, because they have Madara, they have 6H Naruto, they have everything, and it's crazy that they have it. And because of that, they're just significantly higher than us. And now for the last tip. This tip is less advanced than all the other ones, but I put it in here because I know a lot of people don't know about this. This one will be a quick one. It's about the Fairyland. And you actually get points in the Fairyland every time you do it, and that goes into rewards. If you've never claimed rewards from the Fairyland, like they give you rewards when you do it, but when you click Fairyland, there's a chest at the bottom right, and when you click that, it shows you a bunch of rewards, and you can collect them. And if you have done Fairyland like every single day and you haven't collected any of them, you probably have like 1,000 gold waiting for you to collect. So it's a good amount, and it will help you. If you didn't know about this, this will help you a good amount, but if you already knew, this is pretty like useless. This was just for mainly for the people who don't know what they're doing. That was pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, you know what all the YouTubers say. But besides that, have a good day.